These are the 5 worst type of football fans. Number 5, bisexuals. Now, calm down. I am not going on a homophobic rant. Let me explain. What is a bisexual? A bisexual is somebody that likes both of the two genders. I'm gonna get canceled. Look, they like guys, they like women, they like two. That's it, okay? So, what is a bisexual in football?
Ben Chilwell.
Hey! Good one. No, a bisexual in football isn't somebody that just supports one team. They support 2 teams. Yo, sometimes these freaks take it all the way and they support even more than 2 teams. Look, let's call these people out for what they are. They're scared. Being a bisexual in football is just a lack of commitment. They are too scared to hold the pain of their team holding a last-minute dagger, and it ruins their mood for the whole weekend. No. They support another team, so they have something else to look forward to. That's why for these people, I love when their teams lose at the same time. These guys are glory hunters. They probably look at these bad boys and think they're fire.
Hey, we're not glory hunters, Toby.
Oh, okay, then riddle me this then. Why when people do support 2 teams, it's never teams like Everton and Luton? Supporting Everton and Luton, bro, you might as well get a season ticket to therapy, bro. No. These bisexuals, they'll only support 2 good teams. They'll support teams like Arsenal and Barcelona. Let's call it what it is. These guys are just scared of failure.
Oi, prick! Arsenal playing shit! And I swear you're the guy that kisses dad on the lips.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Those things are true. But hey, look, Barca are doing well. You see what I'm talking about? So I just have one question for the bisexuals in football. When your 2 teams end up facing each other in a match, who do you support?
Hey, man, if Arsenal are playing Barcelona, then I'll just support Arsenal.
Well, then you're an Arsenal fan! 4th worst type of football fans, paranoid fans. These empty-headed doofuses are convinced that the referees meet up together and conspire against the team that they support. They think all of football is working against their team. Yeah, so every other team doesn't get bad decisions, right? You'll find these football fans staring outside of the window. You'll think, dude, who are you looking out for? You looking out for the cops? Is somebody trying to kill you? Whole time, these guys are just looking out for the FA. These guys are paranoid. They are the Walter Whites of football because they're convinced that everything is about them.
It's all about me.
Dude, you're a Tottenham fan.
The worst part about these guys is that they have the best memory. Like, bro, their head is amazing. They have photographic memory of every single time their team has been robbed. I remember the times that my team got robbed, but I usually forget them over time and they only resurface in nightmares. No. These guys will literally make a list of Jericho of all the times they've been robbed. It's like Ty from AFTV. They'll tell you, oh, I support Arsenal. I remember the time that we got robbed against Bolton. You think he's talking about the game that happened a few weeks ago. Whole time he's talking about Arsenal versus Bolton in 2010. What? The 3rd worst fans are proper fans. Okay, guys, let me tell you a story. A long time ago, back when I was handsome, I went to a Man City game with my family. I am not a Man City fan at all. I just wanted to go see the game. It was Man City versus Sunderland. Aguero was in his prime. Adam Johnson was in his prime. 2 absolute predators for different reasons. Now, at some point in the game, Sunderland actually took the lead. Now, listen, it was a night game, and it was about the 87 minutes, so me and my family had to leave before 90 minutes because we didn't live in Manchester, and we had to catch a train to travel back home. Anybody that's been to a Premier League match knows that there's a lot of people in the stadium. You just want to beat the traffic. You just want to go home. But as we're leaving, at like the 87th minute, right? All I hear behind me is, look at you fake fucking fans. What? Me? You're calling me a fake Man City fan? Okay, I'm a fake Man City fan. I don't even support Man City. But besides that, I'm fake because I'm not leaving at full time? Man, people have lives outside of football. They need to go home. But to be honest, this isn't even the worst instance of this. The worst is when a team is getting smacked like 4-5-0 by halftime. And when people start leaving the stadium, rightfully so, they're not fans of torture. You'll see some bum or a proper fan claiming that these people are plastics. Man, call me Kylie Jenner, because if my team is getting smacked, I'm just gonna accept that I wasted my money. If these 11 men on the field have chosen not to put up a fight, then I am choosing to leave. Look, they get to go home with their supermodel wife and their room full of gold coins like Scrooge McDuck. Okay, I'm going back home with a head full of trauma, and I live in a shoebox. I mean it sincerely. Nobody is ever gonna call you a real fan for staying and watching your team lose 8-0. Bro, they'll probably laugh at you. If you're one of the Southampton fans that stayed for the whole match when they lost like 9-0, then you're genuinely worse than Stewie in that episode where he likes getting tortured.
Oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, God, I've been so bloody naughty. Oh, I need to be taught a lesson, and you're the one to do it. Ah! Oh, thank you! Thank you!
The second worst fans is agenda fans. These guys are not football fans. They just want to be right. These guys get a hard-on every time they get to say, I told you so. Let me give you an example. There were Man U fans that had a Paul Pogba agenda. They hated his black ass no matter what, bro. Now, this is how I am, right? If you're a bad player and you're consistently bad, then I don't like you. Get the hell out of my team. However, if you improve and you start actually becoming better, then I will hold my hand up and say I was wrong about you. One of my favorite current examples is Marco Correa. But agenda fans are different. They don't care. God forgives and they don't. Let's go back to the Pumpa example. Manchester United could get absolutely Johnny sinned by another team, but instead of the agenda fan talking about how all 11 players were underwhelming, they will say their favorite phrase, let's talk about Paul Pogba. It's time to have a conversation about Paul Pogba. What the fuck? Dude, 11 guys stepped on a football field. How are you blaming one individual? Let's talk about Paul Pogba. Dude, shut up. Who are you? Graham Souness? One individual player cannot cost an entire team. It would have to be a very specific instance, like, for example, Karius in the Champions League final. But for the most part, that just does not happen. And again, these guys just want to be right. Because if these players suddenly turn around their performances and start playing well, they don't even acknowledge it. They just pretend like the player doesn't exist. When the player that they have an agenda against scores like a last-minute winner, bro, they don't even lose their mind and celebrate. Now, these guys suck, but they're not the worst football fans. The worst football fans, bar none, are the lawyers. The Saul Goodmans of football. There will be a player like Mason Greenwood, who they never once cared about. Never cared about his game, never spoke about his goals. But the second this man puts the famous Dexter combo on a woman, now they suddenly admire the player to the point where they defend their off-field actions. They see these players on a football field? Nah, nothing. Don't feel anything. They see them in a court of law? Oh yeah, now they start treating them like they're a 5-time Ballon d'Or nominee. Nah, I'll be honest, it's mostly a certain side of Twitter from a certain country in Africa. They're convinced that every single footballer is like some kind of saint. I don't like what he did off the field, but I like him as a player. God, yo, these guys would be the lunch ladies for Prison FC. And you know what's the worst part about these guys? These guys absolutely hate certain players that they just happen to find annoying, like Andy Robertson or Vinicius Jr. Maybe because they think that they're a little bit arrogant or they mock rivals or something. And they'll say something like, ugh, these guys are the most dislikable players. Yeah. They're the dislikable ones, right? Not the football equivalents of Diddy. No. It's the ones that, slightly get under your skin. Respectfully, these guys need to just start supporting Marseille because that's where all the deviants are at right now. But anyways, guys, that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What other football fans do you guys dislike? Go ahead, make your own list in the comments. If you think I got something wrong or maybe I'm misunderstanding some people, please go ahead, tell me. If you like the video, please make sure you physically like the video. Please make sure that you subscribe. And of course, man, I really do appreciate the support. We got more videos coming out soon. I just got to make sure that you guys are enjoying it. But anyways, guys, it has been your boy, Toby World. And if you like this video, go check out my other ones. You feel me? Take it easy. It's been your boy. Love. Peace.